Basically, you now have knowledge that there's something possibly going on with undead or
Up
grave,
at
you know,
Outwell.
old Owlwell. Yeah,
Old Outwell. Okay.
Is that somewhere else or is it on the map?
it's somewhere else. It's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like looking, I'm like, where the hell is this place?
There is no Owlwell.
All right. Um. Well, next I'm gonna go over to the Lion Shield Coster. Look
Okay.
for some supplies. But
Okay. Again, gotta flip through my notes here.
well, I mean, uh,
And
you can
then,
go first with the
Yeah.
longsword training. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, let's get to
well, that's what I was thinking. It's gonna cut to a scene where like Zach's just like waving his sword around in the air like a freaking derp, and I'm just passed out on a hill of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I did use the sword to kill somebody already.
Hmm.
Okay, so you already know how to use a longsword.
Dude,
Yeah,
no,
pointy end goes.
Just not well.
he knows how to poke people.
Well, yeah. Well, pretty much anybody knows how to use a sword. It's basically just a long, sharp stick.
you
Swing it around.
You just take a jab or
More
two. At him.
complicated than that.
I think everyone knows how to use a stick.
Well, I mean, what if you grab it from the wrong end? You'll cut
Say
yourself.
you're cutting your hand, you're beating them in the head with a club.
Okay, it's funny you guys should say that. There is actually a sword technique that involves gripping the blade of a sword and using the hilt and pommel to bludgeon people.
Well, it's not
that's
the
when your
hilt
blade's
exactly.
too dull.
It's called the hammer. I never think it's called the hammer fall. They take it by the blade because the the blade near the base always stays sharper. So they'll take it by the blade and like drop the freaking blade onto their head.
Yeah. So yes,
All right.
I want to learn how to use a sword because I want to look. I want to look like I don't know, a cool guy instead of Star Wars kid.
Star Wars.
All right. So
Well, because you can't do what I can do. I can sit there and spin a staff on my middle finger.
Yeah. Yes. So
Yeah.
I would like to ask around the inn if there is anybody in town who can teach me how to properly use a sword.
All right. So you approach the barkeeper, and he turns around. He's like, "Oh, I think I've seen you around here before. Are you a cleric by any chance?"
Why, yes, I am. I'm a cleric, and my name is Francis.
Ah, well,
Oh my God, you're using him.
brother Francis, I guess. Oh,
I just got that.
actually, there's a two-part. It's actually a two-way reference if you really think
Don't
about it.
explain your references,
Yeah,
Brian.
anyways,
Let people get it for themselves.
I know one's boogie. I don't know the other two. The other
Yeah, shout out to Boogie. Um, I'll explain it later. Anyways, the so you ask the bartender, he's like, "Oh, well, what can I help you with, uh,
Well,
brother Francis?"
I have this sword here that I found the other day, just, wandering through the woods, and I want to know if there's anybody in town who could teach me how to use it.
Oh, I'm afraid we're a little lost here, sir. We're really just a mining town. We don't really have any kind of form of military.
Oh, shoot.
Just then, Sildar comes walking in and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, what's your name? I think I've seen you. Like, I don't think I ever learned your name. Anyways, but
It's
I know
Francis.
who you are. All right. Well, I've been thinking about it over a little bit. And I wanted to thank you guys for helping me track down Irano. Irano. We may not know where he is, but at the very least, I can show my thanks to you guys." And he pulls out. He's like, "I remember a while back I asked you guys to help me with this, and I said I would reward you for helping me track him down. So here's that reward." And he gives you a bag of gold that contains 200 gold pieces.
Oh, well, that's just swell. I'll make sure to split this with the others.
But he goes, "Oh yes, let me know if you ever need any more help. But yeah, adventurers like you could maybe always use a fine warrior, and I'm in your debt now. So
Hey, wait, Francis.
Yes, talking
Warrior.
voice in my head.
He's a warrior. He knows how to use a sword.
He's a warrior, therefore he knows how to use a sword. Sildar, can you teach me the ways of the sword?
oh well, I suppose I could.
Ah,
I could show you a trick or two, maybe. He
Yay.
walks out. All right. First off, I do believe that Sildar does know that you're Azrael, so I'm just gonna do that. It's like, well, first off, let's go to some place where we can actually practice.
To the
So-
woods to cut trees.
Okay. So this is what how I'm thinking about doing it. We're gonna go back to about right over here or so. And this is how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have a little bit of a training montage. I want you to roll
Rising up.
back up the street. All right, so you get over there, you take off your disguise, and you're gonna start training with Sildar. I want you to roll 3 d20s. If you can get 35 or higher out of all of it, no, actually, let's do 4 d20s. If you can get 35 or higher out of the 3, then you'll grant proficiency in long swords.
All right, wish me. Oh wait, no, I don't have the mask on. Wish me luck, guys. Huzzah!
May the rolls be with you.
All right, so I forgot you could do that. So anyways, it kind of ruins the So yeah, so you're training a lot and stuff, and he's showing you like, oh yes, this is the best kind of stances you should use, and this is like the proper way you should swing it and stuff like that. So, yep, your training is good. You now know basics of using a longsword, and you are now proficient in them. In it.
Woohoo!
Dun 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 dun.
My bird is
Yeah.
happy.
All right, so
Happy.
there's that. So now let me just ask, like, is there anything that you would like, anything more that you would like to do, Balnazar? So just sit up on your hill.
As I am meditating, I feel the presence of evil in the air.
Ah, yes.
As I am a monk, and that happens.
Yes. Oh yeah. One thing I did forget to mention. While you did find out that Irno, the Sildar's acquaintance, was the one running the red bands, and he did get away, you did find a letter addressed to him that was signed with a black spider.
No, that's always fun.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign.
And you also found out some research about you also found out why they kidnapped your boss too. It was because he had a map to a place called Wave Echo Cave, which is like really profitable, and there's like I guess there's like some magical stuff that went down there too. So I can go into a little bit more review on that a little bit later.
Okay, so as I sense the evil presence in the air, I decide to investigate around the hill.
Sorry, that was me. I had tacos last night. Indigestion, you know.
All right.
That's fun.
You start investigating the hill, and you actually don't find anything out of the ordinary.
Boy, that's some bushwhack. I guess I'm not such a good monk after all.
Yeah. Back off!
But there is evil.
There is evil.
It is somewhere.
Yeah.
Evil.
So yeah, so there's all that. Anything you like to do after your meditation then? Before we get back to Theris?
I am going to begin practice with my bow staff up on my hill.
Okay.
And that pretty much cuts it to Theris.
Yeah. All right. So going back to Theris here.
All right.
So you walk down, you go, and you enter into the. You come. I'm sorry, I just gotta find the page again. Here it is. So you see this fairly modest-sized trade building. Above it, there's this sign that has like a wooden shield on it and a blue lion painted on its side.
Okay.
It's so basically you can kind of tell that this is the lion costers.
All right.
So you enter in, and you see kind of middle-aged human woman sitting behind the counter, sitting like behind a table and stuff in there, like working on some papers and stuff like that. And she looks up and sees you, and she's just like, well, how can I help you?
Yes. I'm looking for a longbow.
Longbow. I'm afraid we haven't got. We might have one of those in the back. I'm not sure. We were supposed to get a shipment here a while back, and it never showed up. So.
What happened to it? Do you know?
We have no clue. It's.
Okay.
The Band-Aid strike again.
All right, so. She looks back and she kind of comes back and she's like, oh, "I'm sorry, we don't have any weapons at this point."
No weapons. Okay. All right. Well, do you have any shields?
No shields, I'm afraid.
No shields either. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time then.
No problem. So you walk out and head.
All right. Yeah, I'll go back to the Stonehill Inn.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess it's about midday now. You guys have been training and everything like that. You go back and you meet up with Azrael, or you see your fellow cleric Francis sitting in the inn, and it just kind of comes up to like, what do you guys want to do now? You still need to find this Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, I say we go on the road looking for Cragmaw Castle or the old Owl Well.
Okay. Any idea from you, Francis, about which one?
Oh, I just meant like look around, whichever one we find.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, I think that we should wait for Balnazar to get back. He's been gone for a while. He's probably up on a hill farting around somewhere.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If you're on my heel farting around, you're where?
And as Francis says that, I approach behind him, farting around, eh? Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yep, farting around as usual. Oh, Balnazar, never change, buddy. Never change.
You know,
Never
you're
cheat.
lucky I'm a monk and I swore an oath to not kill anybody ever again. Otherwise, you'd be first. Kevin beer.
All right, so. You guys just-
Bonnie, bring me a beer.
All right, so yeah, I guess it's beer. So. All right, so you guys just want to go try looking for these places.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
as the wanderer, I'm good with anything.
Okay, so I mean, this is where it kind of gets weird. As a reminder, you guys did get a tip off that there is a druid, I believe, hanging out in the ruins of a place called Thunder Tree. That's like, he basically kind of knows this area really well and can kind of point you out to any places. Or you could also try going just to Old Owlwell, because like it's a fairly well known location. Like any of the villagers would know where it is.
Well,
Up to you guys.
sounds like we should go talk to that druid. He might be able to give us the lay of the land. That was a pun. I made a pun, guys. Guys, did you know I made a pun?
Yes, Francis, we understood.
Very, very,
The
very, very funny, friend.
So we know he was gonna lay the land.
I would like to, at this point, pat myself on the back for